All right. So this, so our yoga program today is focused on the action of pushing, which is very much a front of body, chest and arm kind of action. If you push something, so if you just kind of push in the air, you'll feel that. And that, yes, that's like a push up. But it doesn't, we really rely on the strength of our core to do pushing, which means we are using our back and our whole body, as well. So that's what pushing is about. We'll start, on our backs as we often do. So supine, and, why don't you stretch out your limbs completely today? So stretch out your legs and lay down, and your arms may be down by your side. You might want to take them out a little bit wherever you want your arms to be. But do be palm down today. I often am instructing palm up, but be palm down today. And when you first get here, see if the weight of your bones and the weight of your muscles can help you to just melt into the ground. So you're just trying to really melt and deepen your impression into your mat and into the floor. And then come into your breath as a means of coming into your interior space, just observing your inhalation and your exhalation. And in that observation, you're literally observing what moves in your body when you inhale, what moves in your body when you exhale, just really being observant of that. Feeling like your muscles and your bones are really heavy, so you're solidly on the mat. Because we're going to do something weird and unexpected. So I ask for your palms to be down. Now what I'd like you to do is, I would like you to push the floor away with every part of you that you can figure out how to push the floor away, and push the floor away like you were trying to levitate, like you were trying to float up into the air. So push, push, push with everything, and then relax and go back to being heavy, 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 and then push again, like you were trying to levitate off the floor. It's impossible, it's not going to happen, but try to levitate. And then relax, heavy, 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 heavy. And one more time, push, and just feel that pushing action. Certainly feel it in your arms, see if you can feel it in your legs, see if you can feel it in your glutes, feel it in your core, feel it in your chest. Push, 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 and then relax, be really heavy, 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 heavy. All right. Bending your knees now for the first time, sliding your feet underneath your knees. Arms down by your side, keeping the palm down again. We're going to start the bridge action very much lower body focused. So your arms are just gently by your side. Push your feet down, and that's what's going to lift you up. So you've got foot action up the calf, hamstring into glutes, quadriceps are working, core is working, and your ribs have come up at the end, and then you can come back down. We'll do it with the breath. Inhale, push everything up. Exhale, everything floats back down. Keep going just like that. Knees are tracking from the hip, aiming towards the feet. Everything's parallel. More times. Now here's the change. Come back down. Let's add some push with the arms. So really plan to push not just with your feet, but with your hands, your forearms, your elbow, your upper arm, your shoulders. Everything's pushing into the ground, and then come up and notice how, and just same thing, inhale up, exhale down. Notice how, keep the action of the arms, whether you're going up or you're going down. So the arms are supporting. Feel how you get some more back engagement in this bridge with the arms working to support. Push. I even feel my pec muscles kind of responding to this action here, the chest muscles. Keep going, a couple more times. And one more time, take it on up. Take it on down. Hug your knees in, rock your sacrum. And we'll come around for a cat and a cow, so you can rock up or just rock over to your side, however you prefer to get there. coming around, hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips, a neutral, nice long neutral spine. So the pelvis is neither up nor down. If you need to be on fists because you have some sensation in your wrist, that's okay too. And let's think about it. So right here is a starting point. There's a push, right? So I'm pushing, I'm holding myself up by my arms and my knees in the floor. So there's essentially a push to hold me here. And then we're going to go into cat and cow. So cow first, inhaling, so the belly fills, the pelvis lifts, the shoulders draw back, and my head comes up. So there's a really strong push here. So feel the push through the whole system. And then let's come into cat. So pelvis drops, head drops, shoulders come forward. And feel how as the thoracic spine pulls up towards the ceiling, there's a pull action here. So go through that where you really feel like how this is push, cow is push, and cat is pull. So feel that contrast in your body. Couple more times, just really feeling that. And then come neutral into a neutral spine. And let's have a little bird dog here. So bird dog has some pushiness to it in the sense that I'm going to elevate my left arm, so my right arm's going to hold me up, right? But I'm going to elevate my right leg, so the two opposite pieces are going to hold me up. So feel the, so we're going to inhale to stretch left arm, right leg. So feel the stretch and then feel the push in the left knee and the right hand, and then come back in. Lengthen right arm, left leg, feel the push in the left hand and the right knee. So keep going with that sense where I just want you to bird dog with a little more attention to the standing components. So the hand that's on the ground and the knee that's on the ground is where I just want you to bring your attention as you bird dog. So little attention switch. One more time each side with that attention on the push action. And then go ahead and slide yourself back to a child's pose, comfortably stretching the arms out, forehead down on the mat, or you can put it on your hands if that is better for you, and just a few cycles of breath here. Beautiful. Inhale and come back up. So we're going to play with bear, which is definitely very pushy, right? So hands are underneath the shoulders, whether you're on a fist or full hand. Knees are underneath hips. Tucking your toes. So for bear, we're going to hold ourselves on our hands and our toes and elevate our knees, right? And that'll be bear. So inhale on the ground and then exhale and just elevate, and then breathe naturally as you hold the knees up. And I'm trying to hold them pretty low to the ground. So if higher up is a little bit easier, lower down is a little bit harder. So feel how there's this push in the arms, in the shoulders, in the chest, and in the feet. And breathe here. All right, and then come down and just sit up for a moment so you can start to shake out your wrists. Now we're going to, believe it or not, we're going to bird dog our bear, which means, and we'll start with just the hands first because it takes a minute to kind of get used to this notion. So inhale on the ground and then exhale so your knees are up, and then alternate lifting a hand. And you want to sort of, I know, it's hard. All right, take a break. And then let's come back up and let's alternate the feet and leave the hands. So leave the hands and just alternate the feet. This is a little bit easier. And then come on down and shake out. So now I do want to bird dog it. And it's just like, it's not like I'm not bird dogging. I'm just gonna alternate what I'm lifting. I'm not trying to reach, I'm just trying to alternate. So this is definitely challenging. Inhale on the ground, exhale, you're up. So just see if you can alternate lifting. It's not easy. Couple more. All right, stop everything, child's pose. All right. So inhale to come up, and let's tuck our toes. So exhale, catch up, and let's inhale. Let's come up into downward facing dog. So tucked toes. So inhale up, down dog. Go ahead, pedal when you get to your dog. Feel the nice. So there's a push in the hands, right? And the shoulders are organized. Arms are nice and strong, and you feel the activation in your arms and your chest. There's a pushiness to the down dog. And then the hips reach back behind you, supporting the push that's happening in the upper body. So stop pedaling and inhale here. And exhale. Then inhale, come up on your toes. And exhale, walk forward, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. And inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. And we're going to do 3 sun cells separated through the practice, because that's got a big, strong push inside of that. So, and I'm going to show you the 3 different ways to lower yourself. So, if in your practice you're used to doing a full chaturanga, you're welcome to do that every single time, but I'm going to build up to that in what I demonstrate. So standing hip width apart, inhale, arms up, maybe there's a little back bend here. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. So the hands are solid. Step the feet back. You're in a plank, right? So inhale here. Easiest way to lower to the ground would be to exhale, put the knees down, and then just put the chest on the ground, and there you are, you're down, right? So that's the easiest way down. Hands are underneath shoulder, pushing hands. Let's inhale up for cobra. So that's got a real nice strong push gesture. Feel how the collarbone is open, shoulders externally rotated. Exhale, lower yourself down, tuck your toes. We're going to inhale up to down dog. So the easiest way, again, there's a push. So I've got to push myself up to all fours. I can be here first, and then inhale all the way up to down dog. Open my mouth and exhale. Beautiful. Now, let's inhale here and exhale forward to a plank. We're going to flow back and forth like that a few times. Inhale, you're in your dog. Exhale, plank. Inhale in your dog. Exhale to plank. Inhale, dog. And exhale, plank. Let's inhale one more time inside your dog. Exhale in your dog. Inhale your right leg up. Exhale, step your right foot forward. Drop your left knee down where you have a nice stretch of the hip flexor, really dropping the hip. Right knee is stacked over your ankle, and your hands can be supporting you here. Let's inhale here. Then exhale, push the hip back. I like to keep the toes down, but some people like to bring the toes up and into a half split. And then inhale, forward. Exhale, half split. And inhale, forward, and exhale, half split. And then inhale, forward. And then everybody's range of motion here, I'm going to do a little quadricep stretch on the left. Everyone's range of motion here will differ. but see if you can bring the heel towards you. And some people may only be a certain distance, and some people may be able to come closer. And if you're able to reach around with either hand to pull it closer, do that, but just do what's comfortable for you. We're just doing a little quadricep stretch here. Great, and then release, hands down, tuck the left toes to stretch, to step back to downward facing dog. Inhale, open your mouth, exhale, inhale, left leg up. Stepping left foot forward, dropping the right knee so you've got a nice hip flexor stretch here, really dropping the hip down, left knee stacked over ankle, in. Exhale, sliding back, half split. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back, and inhale forward, and exhale back, and inhale forward. So let's explore the right quadricep. So again, just bring your heel up as far as it'll come for you, and then if you can reach with either arm to hold on to it, you can pull it closer, but be gentle and be true to you, and breathe here. My right side is tighter than my left. All right, let that go. And from here, just bring your leg around so you can sit in this kind of side saddle manner. So sitting, so your two legs are together to the right. I'm not mirroring you. And then your left hand is going to support you here. So there's gonna be a little push on this side of the body. So side pushing. And your right arm is down, kind of touching a leg. All right, so this is the starting position. Sitting up nice and tall. So this hip is up, this hip is on the ground, but this hip is definitely not on the ground, right, in this position. All right, here we go. So floating this arm up and float it down. So just sort of feel this. So you've got some support on the left arm, but you're not kind of collapsed on it by any means. So up and down. Now bring this arm back up and take it to this pin-up position. So your hand is just grazing your hair behind your head. Your elbow is wide and open, and stretch away to open, and then curve everything in, and stretch away and curve in, stretch away and curve in, stretch away and stretch the arm away, and then sweep this arm all the way around and thread the needle a little bit so you're looking back behind you, and sweep it on up and thread the needle, and sweep and thread the needle, and then sweep. And then bring this arm down so you can support however you want to support. So we want to take the legs around to the second side. And now now your right hand is giving some support over here. Left arm is down. And the action is just take it, float it up and float it down. Pretty subtle. And then float it back up, become the pin-up, open back, and curve it in. Open back. Curve it in. And then take it back, open the arms, you're reaching back behind you, and then scoop that arm around and thread underneath the right arm and open it up and come around to the and open and come around to the red, and then open. Fantastic. Let's come around to a down dog. So take yourself around. So you're in a position to tuck your toes and inhale up inside your dog, and exhale. Inhale, tippy toes, exhale, walk me forward, forward, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. We've got our second sun south. So standing hip width apart. Inhale, arms up, maybe a little back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Hands down, step back so you're in a plank. So so if you want to do the first method, dropping knees and dropping chest. Second hardest would be to drop the knees so you're in a half plank, right? So the whole body's planked from the knee to the shoulder. Shoulders are strong. Inhale here. And then exhale and lower yourself with nice control down to the ground. Hands are underneath the shoulders. Pushing the hands down. Inhale for cobra. Exhale to come back down. Now tucking your toes. So if you still need the support of going up into all fours, you can do that, or you can try to push through a half plank to your down dog. So push back up to a half plank and then elevate to your down dog. And exhale here. Beautiful. And let's inhale here and exhale. And let's do something a little bit weird. So let's inhale here and then exhale and just walk yourself back to your feet. Walk your hands back to your feet and you're in a forward fold. So you've bent into a forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, come back down. And then inhale and walk yourself back out to down dog. With the hips up and away and exhale. And then inhale on your tippy toes and exhale and walk yourself forward to your hands. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. And exhale, hands in front of your heart. Beautiful. I'm going to sip some water. And we'll start a standing series. I think I mentioned, but I may not mention, this is going to be a slightly shorter class today. We'll start our standing series. So standing hip width apart. Inhale, tall as you've ever been. And then exhale and step your right leg back and open your arms into warrior two. So front knee is stacked over ankle. Right leg is straight. Hips are comfortably wherever they are for you. Everybody might be a little bit different there. But your shoulders and your torso is open to the long edge of your mat. And reach out your arms and just look straight ahead. We usually look out over the left hand. Just look straight ahead and flex your hands and then just push like you were trying to push two walls away from you. Is that Samson? Push the walls away. And then relax your hands, shake them out and push the walls away. Relax, and then one more time, push the walls away. Really feel this pushing action, chest into arms, push, and then relax everything. Look out over your left hand as you normally would. Inhale here. Exhale, come on up and reverse your warrior. Breathe here. Then inhale your arms up. Exhale, let's come over into side angle. So the elbows on the leg, reaching the arm up and over, and really push the elbow down so that you're pushing your whole torso, which is squared to the long edge of your mat, away from the legs. Really push down. Feel the side muscles pushing. Then inhale up and exhale. And inhale up. So we're going to skate to change sides. So inhale and just take your body around and turn your feet. And then when you get to the second side, exhale and then open up into your warrior two, second side, and flex and push and relax. and push from the chest muscles out to the arm muscles, out to the heel of the hand, and relax and push. And relax, inhale, looking out over the right hand. Exhale, reverse the warrior. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, take yourself over. Land on the elbow, arm up and over if this is comfortable for you. And then, so body's, torso's long, aim to the long edge of the mat, hips are comfortably where they are. Really push down, lift away by pushing down. And then inhale up and exhale to reverse. Inhale up, we'll exhale to skate back. Inhale, exhale, reverse. We're going to add on. Let's start with that side angle. So inhale up, exhale down. So you're really pushing away in your side angle. And then inhale up and exhale to reverse. And inhale up. What's going to happen is a little bit weird. So this leg is going to stay here. I'm going to swing my right leg behind and I'm going to curtsy. So swing behind and curtsy and then clasp your hands. So your hands are over your head. And then just make these little halos. So you're going to go 3 one way. Feel your core working, 3 the other way. Lots of things working. And then inhale and exhale. Oops, I made a misstep. Exhale and step into your reverse warrior. And inhale up. Let's exhale to skate around. Inhale up, exhale, second side. Inhale, exhale. You've got your pushed side angle. Really push away. Inhale up, exhale. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, step your left foot behind. So you're going to curtsy, clasp your hands, and then make little circles around your head, little halos. And then go 3 the other way. So feel that core activated? Yes, we do. And then inhale, up, step, exhale, reverse. Inhale, arms up. Let's exhale. We're going to skate. Inhale, up, exhale, reverse. We will add on one more time, build and add on. Inhale up, exhale, this push side angle. Inhale and exhale. Inhale up, exhale, curtsy. Halo 3 times one way. Halo 3 times the other way. Inhale, reaching, exhale, step, reverse. Inhale, arms up, and let's just narrow everything up because I think it's going to be a little bit easier. And we want to do crane with left leg as our standing leg. And you may, and let's just plan to bring our arms out right out to the side. So your 2 choices are, you pick your choice that suits you, is to lift the right knee, so crane like this. And your second choice would be to lift the whole leg. So you can decide how you want to crane today, whether you want to crane like this, or you want to crane like this. And you can repeat it like I am, or you can stay, test how long you want to stay elevated. So test, breathe, 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 breathe. And then step back and exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale, arms up, exhale, let's skate. Oops, I just completely lost my balance. Exhale, let's skate. Oh, that can happen. Inhale, exhale, reverse. Inhale up, exhale. Push side angle. Inhale up, exhale, reverse. Inhale, arms up. Exhale to curtsy and circles. The other way. Inhale, exhale, reverse. And inhale, arms up. I guess you can step forward and just kind of breathe naturally, lower your arms for starters. and then teeing out your arms. Right leg's the balancing leg now. Inhale. So you can try a you can try a bent knee crane. Or you can try a straight leg crane. So just see what you like. You can try it a few different times. And you can try to hold for a certain amount of time. Whew. Beautiful. And then inhale and exhale, reverse. And inhale and just change everything. Get rid of everything that we've just done. Very nice. We're gonna come down to the ground. So coming to the front of the mat. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, forward fold. And just take your knees back. We're going to end with some push-ups. And you have 3 options. So you may certainly, the easiest thing to do would be to be in all fours and do a push-up in all fours, right? So you can do that, push up in all fours. The next easiest thing to do would be to drop into a half plank. So you're planking from your knees to your shoulders and do a push-up in a half plank. And the hardest thing to do would be to come all the way up and do a push-up in a full plank. So you pick what you want to do and aim for doing 10 of whichever push-up you feel like doing today. I feel like a half plank today. So your neck is long in line with your spine, looking a little bit ahead. And just take your push-ups as you want to take them. Up to 10 if you want to do 10. All right, let's come around to our back. And we'll do a counter stretch. Let's take our arms into eagle as a counter stretch while we're doing our twist. So tee out your arms and then take your right arm underneath your left arm and then kind of cross and link them together as best you can. Everybody's a little bit different how they link them together. And normally my hands end up kind of balanced on my forehead if I'm on eagle on the ground. And then lift your knees up as high as you can. Everybody's a little bit different here, and that's okay. Inhale here, and then exhale and drop your knees to the right and turn your head a little bit to the left, and your hands will kind of follow you, and breathe here. All right, come back to center. Uncurl your arms. So you stretch your arms out. This time, left arm's under, right arm's on top, and come together as best you can, dropping your hands on your forehead. Pull your knees in wherever it's comfortable for you. Inhale, and then exhale and drop your knees to the left. And then turn your upper body and take your arms and turn your head away to the right and breathe here. All right, so come back to center, release everything, and let's do some happy baby, which actually is a very much of a pull kind of feeling. So you can see, you can feel the pull in happy baby. Just move around as much as you want to move around. And when you feel ready, let's lengthen legs. And this time, I'm going to invite your palm to turn up. I find that is a great way to kind of smile the collarbone and really open the shoulders. Feel if you feel completely relaxed underneath you. And let's go back to that notion of heaviness. So your muscles and your bones are really heavy. Sometimes I like to just make sure my tailbone's lengthened. So heavy in the bones, heavy in the muscles, and come into your breath. And once again, just noticing how the breath moves the body. And let's pay some attention to the push muscles. So as you're inhaling and exhaling, notice the sensation in the chest cavity where the pectoral muscles are, the chest muscles are, that are big push muscles. Notice your shoulders, which participate in pushing. Notice your biceps and notice your triceps. You might also notice your forearms. So anything you notice in the whole arm structure that was involved with pushing. As you keep breathing, notice the core muscles which actively supported your pushing up efforts. Front, side, and back of the core. And just stay with your breath. We'll be still for a few moments. For Savas. Wiggle fingers and toes. Start some movement. And stretching out.
These silly thrush keep trying to come in the windows.
Huh?
It's a thrush that keeps trying to come in the windows.
Oh.
That, here and upstairs both. I don't know if this is the one.
You can rock up or roll to the side to come up. Are you okay?
I'm fine. The bird is kind of crazy.
All right, so let's have some breaths together. So inhaling through the nose, and then we're going to use the side to really sigh through all of the push muscles, if that's going to make some sense. So inhale through your nose. Then exhale and just really relax all those hard-working muscles on the side. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Thank you for joining me today for a slightly abbreviated class. I do hear that bird.
It's crazy.
Pushing, and next week we're going to explore digestion.
Digestion. All right.
Digestion. Stop the recording.